There's something about, I think, the puppetry within the production. There is a vulnerability and a fragility to a puppet. And when we convince you of life, there is a magic quality there, and an engagement of the imagination that's required of an audience. Once we can convince you that these puppets are living, we can then tell you this story. I think that's part of its longevity, and the beautiful sound score and the music that steers our narrative, the gorgeous lighting design and the movement. I think, and then the props and the costume, it all comes together.
When I whistle like that, you'll always know it's me, Adrian.
It's a story about peace and love and determination, and I think those are universal things that everybody can probably see in their own life as well. So I think most audiences can watch it and connect with it in their own heart.
Yeah, it's crazy because when we first started in rehearsals and we were first learning to do the sounds of the horses, it definitely took some time to make it sound a lot more realistic. We've got a running joke that the boys called me Dyson when we first started, which is a hoover. So they said I sounded more like a hoover than a horse. But yeah, you just kind of listen to more horses, and I guess the more we practice it, the more you get to hear your voice and see where it sounds.
And also, interestingly, the horses have the lung capacity of 3 times the size of a human, which works perfectly as there's 3 of us. And I think individually our horse noises don't sound like horses, but you combine the 3 together and with different pitches and different layers, they come together quite nicely, I think.
We've forgotten that we have and still have a very strong relationship with horses. It's an ancient relationship. It's almost part of our DNA, I think. Our love for them, our understanding of them, need for them. And the First World War was the moment when we sundered that relationship with them, when they began to, the petrol engines started to come into play. Many horses were killed in the First World War. So I think first and foremost, people respond to the play because we have this ancient love of horses.
And he's promised we'll be together again. So you do yourself proud in France. You drive out those Germans and you come home. It'll only be for a few months. You'll be back by Christmas, you will. Come on now, lad. I promise we'll be together again. I swear we'll see each other again. I give you my word.
It still hits me, and I know the show so well. I've been there from the very first workshops, and it has an incredible emotional tug on my heart. So I think when people are seeing it for the first time, it's obviously stronger for them. And it was the production was a very lucky grouping of an artistic team, from the music to the design to the director. We were incredibly fortunate with that combination of skills, and I think all of that still shines through.